Hey, I'm Richard Travolta, a name that my father made up. I'm actually Gregory Michael Bieze. Now, it hurt my ears because I'm autistic, so I didn't really like that name. And after Daddy raped me one last time when I was like a teenager, I made up Rick Daring, a goofy name out of a comic book, and I was very honest about it. But then Dad kept raping me throughout my life because he's a charming guy under his multiple names. And so he made up Richard Travolta and Ricky Lee Travolta. And I wasn't supposed to become a success. But this is Joanne Deal. Say hi, Joanne.
Hi.
Hi. So we're on this little tour day after day, whenever we can, just recording the truth. And so here we are at 8401 Crawford in Skokie, because I used to run a dance studio, a fine arts academy here, North Shore Dance Center Ltd, that I helped found with Arla Faye, and I created her fame as well. She was a choreographer. She was the mother of one of my dear loves, Adena, Franchi, and I loved her family because I always cling to the family of the women I get involved with, because my relatives, well, my daddy's a sex offender, born Roland Warren Bieze Jr., now a sex offender as, what is it on those papers? Lawrence Ernesti Jr., right? And you saw those. And so yeah, Joanne's seen all the materials, seen the pictures, the Nebraska sex offender registry, has seen, that's my daddy's side, Bieze, B-I-E-Z-E. And then that's the good side. See, that's the good side, because at least Dad would say, I love you, after he was done doing the bad things to me. My mother's never said I love you. And my relatives on that side, the Landers. Joanne, I'm going to put you on the spot here. What's that nice way that you came up with referring to them? It wasn't...
Not...
Because everybody else calls them assholes, and that's not very polite. So we came up with something nice. Was it not intelligent, not so smart?
Not so smart.
Not so smart, okay. And so you have in your hand, tons of evidence that the Landers have refused to look at while they've taken all my money. We're supposed to buy my son and his mom a car, and supposed to check on them every day and take them to the grocery store and things. And instead, they destroyed my life, told everybody that I'm a heroin junkie, and I'm crazy, and I've never done any of the things I've done, like run this dance studio, or take Empire Today to the #1 position, being part owner of the company, or introduce the first OSX tablet at Macworld, the only product in history other than Apple to win Best of Show. I've never done any of that, apparently, because when they watch TV, once they turn off the television, apparently, if it's not on their TV, the program doesn't exist anymore. Right? So Joanne and I were trying to laugh because I've been raped. I've been raped repeatedly and my life destroyed. And the rape was by Nathan Brown, and then, of course, by my daddy. And then the Landers are worse than the rapists. Because like my daddy, when I was a kid, he raped me, and the last time he raped me, August 2024, in the garage of the home that I co-own with Deb Swinford, that she's telling people I don't, because she's confused. She was lied to by Jacob Brozek, and she wasn't told information by Briana Sloan, who was saying that she was telling information. Young kid who lied. Lying isn't good. Lying's bad. And calling a good man, a loving father, a loving husband or boyfriend, or calling me a liar. Because a rapist like Nathan Brown or Dr. Gerald Michael Bieze says so? It's better to look at the facts. I'm producing television right now, Joanne, because the Landers also don't know that I produce film and television. Like the things that were stolen in Fox Lake worth $50 million that Nathan Brown didn't want to put the insurance claim in, that Officer Blue took the report on, but never filed. And to this day, Don DeServe, Chief of Police, and Mayor Donnie Schmidt won't take action. That's verified by ADA Victims' Rights, by the attorney that the Landers called illegally. And what did they tell him? That I'm a heroin junkie and crazy and whatever. So, Joanne, we're producing television. Hold up the evidence, please. Okay. And Joanne, did you look at that evidence? We went through it.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I showed you pictures of my uncle, Dennis Bieze, who's had a funeral and is buried in Loyal, Wisconsin, apparently. But he's actually living and alive in Lincoln, Nebraska, under Lawrence Ernesti Jr., which is actually my daddy. Because if you look at the pictures, Joanne, we looked at them pictures, right? Yeah. There's two totally different people. My daddy and Uncle Dennis. And we looked at the vineyard, the the Bieze family vineyard that's on the property that I'm supposed to own right now. And it's under GMB Inc. And other things are under GMB Investors. Gregory Michael Bieze. And, Joanne, we looked at that one that says that Gregory Michael Bieze's been missing for decades, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, all that $100 million of property out there, and little Gregory Bieze has been missing for decades. And yet I'm right here. But Michael Landers stole my birth certificate that I needed to prove that. And he stole my DNA test that proves I'm not Polish. Like my dad's fake identity. Because my grandpa faked his own death, 1958. I don't know why. But he took the name Lawrence Ernesti Sr. Then later on he became Al Bieze. Because his brother died in the war. And then his brother's wife, his widow, got in a car wreck with 2 kids and died. So my grandfather, Lawrence Ernesti Sr., Roland Bieze Sr. became Lawrence Ernesti Sr., and then Grandpa Al Bieze died. And so Roland, my grandpa, became Al. That's all I ever knew him as. And my dad manufactured for them to hate me and for me to think they hated me. No. I was going to his funeral. I was going to my grandpa's funeral. And that's when my dad, I called him. I was Rick Daring at that point. And I called my dad, I told him I was going to the funeral. And he flew out. I was in my early 20s. And he raped me. He raped me, and he raped me, and he raped me. And he's been drugging me all my life because he's a DDS. And forcing me to drink all my life so he could do his stuff. And so anyway, at that point, I became Ricky Lee Travolta. I didn't invent it. I wasn't supposed to be a success. In fact, I was diagnosed as autistic when I was a kid. My dad had it done. But if your child is diagnosed as disabled before the age of 18, then you, oh yeah, there's Daddy. There's Daddy, and there's not Daddy. There's, Uncle Dennis. Look, no hair, hair. Hippie, burned out hippie who smokes pot all day. Businessman who rapes children. And we went through the list of rapes. I mean, it was pretty extensive. And that's not even me. He hasn't been prosecuted for me yet. But yeah, I became Ricky Lee Travolta because my dad did that, and he knew I was autistic since I was a kid. And if I had been officially diagnosed, like if he made that public, he would have been on the hook financially for me. And instead, he cut me off the second I turned 18. And he told people that he was in the reserves, and that's why he was gone every couple weekends. And he was actually flying to Lincoln, Nebraska to serve time, because you get like a year off your sentence if you go in and you serve like a week, coinciding with what it would be the reserves. As my Uncle Kirk said when he refused to look at any of this, he said, "Oh, I'm too smart. I don't need to look at the evidence." That's what he said. And he said, man, your dad's a charming guy. He sure is. It took me until I was 53 and on the proper medication, ADHD medicine, with a good doctor, to do the research. And it wasn't hard. It's pretty compelling research, isn't it, John?
Yeah.
Hundreds of millions of dollars of property under my name. And I'm supposedly dead, right? Said I'm dead. Joanne, do I look dead? No. Oh, and what did the Landers say? That I'm retarded, or they've changed that to stupid and idiot and crazy and a heroin junkie. So, okay, not the heroin junkie. And do I seem stupid? No. And oh boy, you've seen all the evidence of all the business things I've done. Are those retarded or stupid or crazy? No, I'm pretty fun. I'm pretty fun because I've had a man's up my more than anyone should. I didn't like it. Didn't like Nathan Brown doing it. I didn't like my dad to do it. But I'm still smiling and loving God, loving people. I even love the Landers. I pity them. I pity them that they have to hate me so that they don't have to acknowledge that they let me be raped all my life. Man, you can't change the facts. Truth is the truth. Live with it, deal with it. Don't destroy my kid's life. Don't destroy me, have me die. I'm in a stranger's basement, bleeding out of my behind. And there's video of it. Toilet bowls filled with blood. It's disgusting. Because I can't get medical care because of the Landers, and because of Darren Coulter, and Clint Cromwell, and Dr. Paul Berkowitz, and the CEO, whose name I can't pronounce, is Gustav or something, I don't know, he's like Indian. And then Christy at KKR, the head of communications, and Craig, the partner in charge of investor relations, who won't give me my medical records and want me to die because they have the actual medical records. So Joanne, we've this is redundant, but we've talked about it. You've been on the phone, it's on video. You've tried to get my medical records and they hung up on you, right? Yeah, and certified letters were sent and all the forms were filled out for them to mail them to me, and they were supposed to be mailed to Joanne's P.O. box. Joanne, it's been a few months of requests. I think about 6 months that I've been requesting. Has anything showed up in the P.O. box from Geode Health despite, 10 requests in writing and on the phone and an email? No. Oh yeah. And so KKR, the $100 billion brand, $100 billion venture capitalist, is on the hook for that. Christy, Craig, you picked the wrong disabled guy. Shouldn't abuse anybody. You should love Americans. You should love the American way of life. You should love the Constitution. You should love each other. And I don't like to tell people what to do, but that's America. It's about freedom. It's about helping each other. I'm all about the American dream for all. Everybody being successful. Food in our tummies, roofs over our head. Medicine, medical care, not just getting by. Helping each other. Smiling, loving each other. Religious freedom. Freedom to be whatever political party you want. Freedom to go to school. Freedom to love each other. As long as you ain't hurting each other like my daddy or Nathan Brown or the Landers, they all need to go to prison. And in my opinion, they need to go to church and do some prayer, but that's my thing. Anyone can believe whatever they want, even atheists, man. I respect you. I respect that's what's good for you. Me, I believe in that, man. I believe in you. I believe in America. I believe in the teachings of Napoleon Hill. I have the secret. I did the research. It's the only person on earth to know the secret of Napoleon Hill, the most respected motivational writer of all time, author of Think and Grow Rich, the Bible for business and life success, respected by politicians, business leaders, religious leaders, everybody who's a success loves that book, and I'm with the secret because I did the research and I had the private audio diaries. Man, I'll tell you, he loved America and he believed like I do. The American dream for all. Everybody can be a millionaire. Everybody can be successful. Everybody can think and grow rich and be happy. Just don't abuse anybody. Don't abuse your relatives. Don't abuse the disabled. Man, that's a waste of time. I think it's a better idea to love each other. What do you think, Joanne? Should we love each other? Oh, see, that's why she is Chief Compassion Officer of what's going to be $1 billion company. And what do? We help people. We love people. I love you. All of you. Even my dad. Even the Landers. Nathan Brown. I didn't love you making my Audi into an Indy. But I love everybody as deserving respect as humans. And love. And not being lied about.